Hey, what's up everyone, it's your boy NS Racing 42, aka Nathan Stapleton here, and welcome everyone to season number 1 of the TRN NAPA Indycar Series qualifying session number 1 for the Daytona Grand Prix next weekend here at Daytona. We have 24 cars, and how it'll work is the top 6 fastest will move on to session number 2, aka the Fast 6. And then out of those 6, the fastest cars, whoever gets the fastest, they'll win the pole for next weekend's Grand Prix at Daytona. First car on track is the number 7 of Tanner Erickson, development driver for Travis Rampton. Then we have the 19 of Juan Garcia. He moves over from the Rebel Cup Series over to the NAPA Indycar Series for season number 1 of this series. Then you have the 2 of Mitchell Collins. I'm going to get the 2 and the 12-minute stuff all season long, I can already tell. Then you have the 8 of Clark McKee. And then you have the 18 of Patrick Sitch. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. Patrick Sitch. Yeah, Sitch. And then you have the 1 of Johnny Garner. And then there's the 12 of Dion Moon in the 12, and then the number 10 of Brian McCason, and then the number 15 of Benny Watson. He has his development driver in the Rebel Cup Series this season, and he himself is in the NAPA Indycar Series this season. And then you have the 14 of Samuel Oskin, the 28 of Jensen Eaton. There's some real names in this series, I'm sorry. The 88 of Dash Bourne. And yeah. Anyway, the 15 of Benny Watson has the fastest lap so far. It's a 41.161. Never mind now, it's the number 2. Jumps up to the top of the board. And remember, the top 6 fastest make it into round number 2 and into the Fast 6 for next weekend's Grand Prix at Daytona. The 21 of Lily Gilbert now to the top of the board. And that number 21 machine. Number 17 of Zachary Fitzwater jumps up to the top of the board. Never mind now, the 27 of Jordan Anderson jumps up to the top of the board now. These 3 cars are going single file, and we are in the 42nd brackets now here at Daytona. These guys are going wicked fast here at Daytona. 220 miles an hour for the 27 machine. This is a pretty good looking pattern right here. But will these guys be able to do? They jump up some positions, that's for sure. The 21 of Lily Gilbert. She jumps up to the top, to second, my bad. to second. The 12 of Dion Moon is up to third. Fitzwater in fourth. Brian McCason in fifth. And Benny Watson in sixth would be the top six that would make it into the Fast Six. And look at this, Pat. 3 by 3. All 6 of these cars going 3 right for the fastest lap. You have the 77 of Matthew Brown in this car this season. And I think everyone has laid down the time, and yes, they have. Everyone has laid down the time here at Daytona. 27 just ran a little bit faster. The 8 of Clark McKee is now up to second. And then the 18, I believe. Yeah, the 18 up to third. 21 and fourth. The 12 and fifth. And Fitzwater in sixth. Three minutes left. Here are the fast six that will make it into session number 2. Jordan Anderson, Clark McKee, the 18 of Patrick Sitch, the 21 of Lily Gilbert, the 12 of Dion Moon, and the 17 of Zachary Fitzwater. But still 3 minutes left. You're at Daytona. McCason jumps up to fourth, and so does the 4 car of Takuma Ibina up to 5th. Two minutes left. You're at Daytona. You want to know of how close it is? The 4 and the 12 are tied. They have the same exact lap time, and they are 5th and 6th. That's how close it is. With about a minute and 20 seconds left, I think this might be the fast 6 that would make it into round number 2, I think. I'm not entirely sure. A lot can happen here at Daytona. Less than a minute left here at Daytona. It's still Jordan Anderson, still fastest car here at Daytona. And then it's the 8, the 18, the 10, the 4, and the 12. Will they add time to the board? And yes, they will. 40 seconds. The TRN officials add 40 seconds to the clock. But, like I said in the Red Bull Cup Series Daytona 500 qualifying earlier today, I don't think it's going to matter that much. Because they didn't change that much in the additional run that they had. At least in top 10. $30 more seconds on the clock. And the way it's looking like, it will be Jordan Anderson, Clark McKee, Patrick Stitch, or Seich, I don't know. And then the 10 of Brian McCason, the 4 of Takuma Abina, and
drivers to your cars.
And yeah, I totally botched that up, but the 6 drivers that will make it into the Fast 6 are Anderson, McKee, Seich, McCason, Ibini, and Dion Moon. I'm sorry, there's a lot of weird names I've never heard of in this series. But yeah, those are the Fast 6. Let's get back here at Daytona in a few seconds, and let's see if who will start on the pole for next weekend's Daytona Grand Prix at Daytona. And welcome back here at Daytona for season number 1 of the TRN NAPA Indycar Series Daytona Qualifying. A few moments ago that we saw all 24 cars qualify, and these are the top 6 that make it into the Daytona Fast 6. We have Takuma Ibina, Clark McKee, Brian McCason, Dion Moon, Patrick Seich, and Jordan Anderson. 5 minutes on the clock, and whoever gets the fastest will start on the pole for the first ever TRN NAPA IndyCar Series race next weekend at Daytona. And it will be Takuma Ibina that will go out on track first, and then the 18 of Patrick Sitch, and then Brian McCason on track. Those 3 cars now. That since one person went on track, now everyone's going on track. The 4 of them. The only 2 cars that are not on track yet are the 4 and the 27. But I think they timed it out where there's a big enough gap where they won't catch anyone's draft. So that's the good thing. And now the 8 of Clark McKee is on track now, and so is Jordan Anderson. There's enough space for everyone, so it should be pretty equal. Following Takuma Ibina and this number 4 car. This 18 might get drafting help from the 27 though, actually, now that I think about it. And I think he will. Maybe, I don't know. The 18 ran a 41.485, the 10 ran a 41.573, the 4 ran a 41.587, and the 12 ran a 41.598 out of the 4 cars so far. The 2 cars that have not laid down the time yet, and that are still on the warm-up lap. Never mind the 8 up to 4th and tied with the 4 car with a 41. Never mind, Jordan Anderson with the drafting help behind the number 4 car. Jordan Anderson jumps up to the top of the board. Most likely that will get him the pole, because no one else has any drafting help. The other 4 cars have no drafting help whatsoever. Well, the 18 might be a exception. He might be just far enough that he might be able to get a little bit of drafting help, but not that much. The 4 of Takuma up to 3rd now. I won't be surprised if Takuma Amibina gets 2nd, but at the same time, they might not be able to. Brian McCason, the slowest car on track, but this is how close it is. The 8 car ran a 4.74, the 12 car ran a 4.76, and the 10 car ran a 4.78. That's how close it is between those 3 cars. And look how close it is for 2nd between the 18 and the 4. 1/1000th of a second separates the 18 and the 4. Wow. But I think the way that it's looking like, Jordan Anderson will most likely get the pole for the Daytona Grand Prix next weekend. $30 more seconds on the clock. Will it even matter though? Does not look like it. And no, it will not. So, the top 6 for the Daytona Grand Prix next weekend for the NAPA Indycar Series at Daytona. It's Jordan Anderson, Patrick Sitch, whatever. I'm sorry. Takuma Ibina, Clark McKee, Dion Moon, and Brian McCason. That was out the top 6. And then 7th through 24th, they will just start of how they qualified in session number 1. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching here for the NAPA Indycar Series Daytona Grand Prix Qualifying. Congratulations to Jordan Anderson for starting on the pole for next weekend's race, the debut race of the NAPA Indycar Series here at Daytona. Thank you guys so much for watching. Qualifying is done. Now it's time for the Clash. Later on tonight, it will be the Palette Clash for the Red Bull Cup Series for season number 2. Until then, congrats to Jordan Anderson on starting on the pole for next weekend, and I will see you guys later tonight. Bye!